See that?
This is a festival we wanted to get on. We simply ran out of money and slots, so the final list of consideration artists were not booked. Please know you're already on the list for consideration for the 2025 festival.
So that's like 2 rejections that we just
Well
got.
formed. It's well thought out.
Well, okay.
We look at the list of names and we take one of those people out.
You know what we said? Now, I'm not saying this is going to apply exactly, but when we found out we weren't going to be on Luck Reunion, which was a real big fucking long shot anyway. And then we were got booked on a small, unofficial South by show, not knowing what we were going into. It was almost going to be canceled. It was moved indoors, so we knew it was going to be this small thing. Don't know really anybody there.
So you're saying...
And then what did it turn out to be?
Yeah, the most beautiful gig we'd had.
And exactly where we should have been.
So we go to...
And busk on the street.
We ran out a building. Yeah, so we're here.
Would you have the balls to do that?
What do you mean balls? That didn't take any balls.
You don't think that does?
It takes balls I have.
I think
Just say, hey, we just wanted to be near this.
And it's free.
But, that might mean you'd never get asked on this thing again.
Just play this out with me, because this is fun, and it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It's saying, I'm going to make my art and make my music where I want to. I don't have to be under your umbrella.
Mm-hmm. There's that view. There's also the view of, look, we told y'all no.
That's why the revivalists would go town to town with a tent. They're trying to go to where the people are. Well, on that particular weekend, the people are there. Mm-hmm. Why would that be a shitty?
Because it is.
It might be kind of like...
It's snarky.
Is it snarky?
I think it is, yeah. It's a little of this. It's also a move where they'd be like, what?
It would be so baller. It would be so baller. To just busk on the street as people are walking back and forth. Mm-hmm. That's what it would be. Not to try and draw people away as much as like...
It's just one show.
As much as like, we want to be there. So what, you can't pay us? We're going to go play our music on the street. Who controls that? Nobody. I mean, we said we're going to be shown some things. Mm-hmm. And all of this has to do with, that whole thing. What is it? Is the master of invention? Necessity.
Mother of necessity.
Necessity is the mother of invention.
Yeah.
Necessity is the mother of invention, which means necessity is the mother of creation.
Mm-hmm. But now we found a need.
What's the need?
That's going to make us create. The need is a fucking gig.
Yeah.
And some dough.
Well, it is, but also the need is to deliver the messages. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's the highest calling.
Yeah.
And so if your calling is to deliver the messages and not notoriety, which is like your name on a bill, a festival bill, and money, if your calling is the message, then you do it anyway. Mm-hmm. Wherever you want to. One time y'all said, we don't have one. They didn't book us.
So we'd love a pass.
Yeah.
And go.
And go play at the campground. There's unbelievable music in the campground. People that they don't book in the festival. Oh. And it's the best place to be.
Okay. Do that.
Let's do that. God, I just felt that.
Uh-huh.
Baby, that's beautiful.
Well, that's good.
That's growth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. It's like using that little monster inside of you that can think of let's go gonzo a show right next to it,
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, well, yeah, but now it's like even more beautiful than that. That's its own kind of oh, you got some stones. But this is like, go to the essence of what this is supposed to be about.
We're saying
it's not about this time slot or that or the paycheck from it. It's not.
No, it's about being in that community.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Did you film all that?
I think so. I think it's on. Probably not. Yeah.
Oh. I want all Willis to be going.
But I'm not gonna roll. So like, if you could give like a somewhere to where there's some kind of change. So like we end Oklahoma, and I lay off.
I got an idea. Hot scrabble and test after the tag. With a little time proof.
Wait, what?
Oklahoma, you keep on moving. Well, I'm a high street and plain view. Yeah. Yeah,
That'll be the shift. That's how they'll start.
Yeah. So hot scrabble and test the middle. Red letter time proof. Oklahoma, you keep on moving. Well, I'm a high street and plain view, and I'm a side midnight loo, and I'm a fresh dick in New Deal. Probably ought to build into New Deal. Well, I'm a high. Like when I hit fresh deck, start a build up.
Fresh deck? Okay. And these new sticks, I gotta say.
Oh, yeah. Use the old one.
Really thinking
Train
about
beats
it too
are
much.
train beats are complicated. It's like
Well, it's that build.
it's like you got to think about it and then not think about it.
So I'm going.
Well, until you're comfortable playing, you don't got to worry about that build right there.
I can just do it like this if I don't. Oh, that's what I need to do. Is like.
Well, I'm a high street and plain view. I'm a side midnight loo.